year. It's something that you may have seen before, Camp Fury, a very cool opportunity to kind of hopefully bring up the next members of law enforcement, firefighting here. And if you notice something about all the ladies in this picture, they are females. So we want to go ahead and bring in a couple of special guests here today. I'm just going to have you guys go ahead and introduce yourselves. We'll start with you.
Hi, I'm Addison Varco.
Okay, how old are you?
I'm 14.
14, oh my goodness.
I'm Anika Peyton Rodriguez. I'm a firefighter with Tucson Fire.
Okay.
And Detective Virginia Howard with Pima County Sheriff's Department.
Okay, cool. So Camp Fury, did you participate this year?
I did.
You did?
This was my first year.
Yeah.
And I love it. It's very exciting.
Do you want to go into law enforcement or be a firefighter?
After this camp, I definitely did.
Did you get to meet the canines?
Yes. There was.
I'm so jealous. Every single day I see pictures and I'm like, gosh, I want to meet them.
Yeah, they were very adorable.
Yeah, and hardworking puppies. So why did you sign up for Camp Fury this year?
So I originally heard from it from my neighbor who is in law enforcement, and she suggested it for me, and she gave me a scholarship into the program. And so I was nervous at first, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to even go. But then once I was there, I just it's awesome.
Yeah, and tell me a little bit more about your role with Camp Fury this year, both of you.
Well, usually I'm out front and I'm talking to the girls and taking them through our workout every morning. But this year I had to kind of step back and secure the different resources, the trucks and crews and the grounds.
Yeah, so I work alongside the other law enforcement ladies, and we just set up different kind of stations, different experiences for the girls.
So for you guys, how much do you think it makes an impact on kind of the next generation, just seeing other women in law enforcement? I think that's what's so special, is they're seeing what they could be one day. What does that mean to you guys?
To me, it means everything. I'm out there working out with them, and I'm about 7 months pregnant.
Yeah.
And it was great to hear them tell me, like, well, if you can do it, I can do it.
Yeah.
And just knowing that we're really making an impact on these girls.
And how much of an impact would you say was made on you?
Well, all the officers in the fire department, they just made a huge impact. I mean, they helped me build my confidence, and they helped me learn a lot of skills that I wouldn't have even thought to learn.
Was it harder than you thought it would be?
It was, but they helped us through it.
Yeah.
They're very supportive.
Yeah, one of my favorite sayings is let the women do the work, and I think that this kind of is like the embodiment of let the women do the work. For somebody who hasn't signed up for Camp Fury, maybe they were kind of, nervous about it, would you recommend they sign up next year?
I 100% recommend it. It was just an amazing experience, and it helped me mentally, physically, and just
Yeah.
I don't know.
Good. Did you make friends?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I made friends with almost everyone in the camp. We all had a very close bond that you can't really make in school.
Yeah.
Or in anything else. It's very specific towards Camp Fury.
Well, and I love this for you guys because it's like you have a whole recruiting class just, a few years early. So have you guys been involved with Camp Fury before this, years before this? I know that you said you have.
Yeah, for about 7 or 8 years now.
How much have you seen it grow over the last 7 or 8 years?
It continues to grow. We're getting girls from outside of the state coming in, and the camp itself, other camps have kind of mimicked it and started in other states as well.
Cool. So what do you guys kind of hope for the future next year?
I would say I'd love to get more girls in there that are interested or just don't know what it's about, and just getting them into a position of discomfort, right? And then getting over that and finding their own voice and their courage.
For women who, I think, younger women who look at law enforcement and see women like you who are working in law enforcement, who are firefighters, what would your message be to them, maybe if they don't have the opportunity to participate in Camp Fury and kind of see the environment and just have people who are encouraging them around them? What would you say?
Well, for us, they can go to gopcsd.org and speak with one of our recruiters. We have opportunities for ride-alongs, and we have opportunities to go ahead and speak to individuals in law enforcement and just kind of see what the job is, the different aspects, and the different opportunities available for them.
Now, even if you can't go into law enforcement, because, for example, you work as a news anchor, could you go on a ride-along?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Good. That's good news. I'm like, I always want to do that. I just your own little episode of Cops. What was the thing that you learned this year that surprised you the most, or what was the most challenging thing?
Well, I'd say one of the most challenging things. You mean in camp?
Just, yeah, physically or emotionally?
Probably going down the 6-story building.
Yeah?
That was like I was a little anxious at first.
Yeah.
but the support from everybody at the camp just like helped me down, and
How'd you feel when you got on the ground?
I was like, whoa.
Aside from relieved.
I wanna do it again.
Yeah, did you?
Yeah.
Well, I think that's so important because it kind of shows that, like, once you face your fears,
Yeah.
like, things are not as scary as you thought they would be.
Yeah, it's a lot about trust as well. You have to be able to trust the equipment and trust the people that are up there.
Right.
And yeah.
Yeah, good life lessons to be able to trust the people around you. Was there anything else that you guys want people to know about Camp Fury?
We're always happy to take new law enforcement or fire ladies that are interested in joining and helping out there. They can contact myself or Anika regarding that, and we're always welcoming more girls.
Okay, perfect. Well, thank you guys for being here today.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. And again, you can head to their website for more information, just taking a look at some of the photos from this year. Very cool experience. And again, also remember too, we have all of our interviews up on our website, Unscripted on 13 Plus, that little tab on the KOLD website. So we'll have this posted so you can share it with your friends, your family members. Maybe you have a teenage girl in your life who you're like, wow, she would really love to do this. We'll have all the information that you need to know. So again, just head on over to our website.